You know what's crazy? We walk past our last chances every single day without even knowing it. That last conversation with your dad before he got too sick to talk. That business idea you kept putting off until someone else built it. That friendship you thought you'd fix eventually. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus was this guy I knew back in college. Smart dude. Had this incredible relationship with his grandfather, like his best friend type of relationship. Every Sunday his grandpa would call him. Every single Sunday. Without fail. And Marcus? He'd answer maybe, half the time. The other half? I'm busy, Grandpa. I'll call you back. I'm studying. I'm with friends. I'll come visit next month. Next month. That phrase we all use like we've got unlimited next months stocked up somewhere. His grandpa never complained. Just said, okay, son. I love you. Talk soon. One Sunday, the phone rang. Marcus saw the caller ID. He was in the middle of a video game, not even something important, just a video game. He thought, I'll call him back in an hour. That hour never came. His grandpa had a stroke that night. By the time Marcus got to the hospital, he couldn't speak anymore. Couldn't tell him the stories. Couldn't give him that advice. Couldn't say the things Marcus had been too busy to hear. 3 days later, he was gone. Marcus told me something at the funeral that I'll never forget. He said, I'd give everything I own for just 5 more minutes of him asking me how my week went. 5 minutes I couldn't be bothered to give him when he was here. See, here's the thing. Nobody tells you about last chances. They don't come with a warning label. There's no notification that pops up saying, hey, this is it. This is your final opportunity. That argument you had with your mom might be the last conversation you ever have. That friend you've been meaning to reach out to. Tomorrow might be too late. That dream you keep postponing? The door might close while you're waiting for the right time. We live like we're immortal, like we've got infinite time, infinite chances, infinite tomorrows. But the brutal truth? We don't. I remember talking to this old man once at a coffee shop. He must have been in his 80s. He told me, son, you know what the worst part about getting old is? It's not the aching bones or the failing eyesight. It's looking back and seeing all the moments you let slip through your fingers because you thought you had more time. He said he never told his wife he loved her enough. Never took that trip to Italy they planned. Never learned to play the guitar like he wanted. Never reconciled with his brother after their stupid fight. I always thought I'd have tomorrow, he said. Turns out tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. And you know what kills me? We all know this. We've all heard it 1,000,000 times. Life is short. Live each day like it's your last. We nod our heads. We agree. And then we go right back to scrolling. Procrastinating, postponing. Why? Because it's comfortable. Because facing the reality that this might be our last chance is terrifying. So we hide behind, I'm not ready. I'll do it later. There's always tomorrow. But what if there isn't? What if that business you want to start? You need to start it now. What if that person you've been meaning to apologize to? You need to call them today. What if that dream you've been sitting on? This is your moment. I'm not saying live recklessly. I'm saying live intentionally. Stop waiting for perfect. Stop waiting for ready. Stop waiting for someday. Because someday isn't a day of the week. Someday is the disease of putting off your life until you run out of time. Marcus keeps his grandpa's last voicemail saved on his phone. Sometimes I see him just sitting there listening to it. Hey Marcus, it's Grandpa. Just calling to say hi. Hope your week is going well. Love you, son. Call me back when you can. When you can. He could have. He just didn't. And now he lives with that. Every single day. Don't be Marcus. If there's someone you need to call them now. If there's something you need to say it today. If there's a dream you need to chase, start chasing it this moment. Because here's the reality that should shake you awake. You don't know which chance is your last chance. You don't know which conversation is your final conversation. You don't know which day is your last day to make things right. And by the time you figure it out, it's too late. Stop living like you have unlimited time. Stop treating your relationships like they're guaranteed. Stop postponing your purpose like you've got decades to spare. You might, but you also might not. So what are you going to do? Keep scrolling? keep procrastinating? Keep telling yourself you'll do it tomorrow? Or are you going to realize that this, right here, right now, this might be your last chance? Don't let your last chance pass you by because you were too busy waiting for the next one. Make the call. Send the message. Take the leap. Say the words before it's too late. Before you're the one standing at a funeral, wishing for just 5 more minutes. The clock is ticking, not to scare you, but to wake you up. Your last chance might be closer than you think. What are you going to do about it?